This is Pedro Fame. We are back with another video for you guys. I know this one's going to be a little late of a video, but the new Apple event obviously is happening tomorrow. There's going to be super coverage pretty much from me going on about this event, and it's going to be absolutely awesome to see. I wanted to go ahead and get into the actual news and breaking things that are supposed to be coming to this. And here are some things that we pretty much know that's going to be going on. One is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you guys are wondering when the event kicks off, that will be the time. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Crazy things that have been going on are the Apple Watch Series 9 is going to be announced, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, likely AirPods Pro 2 getting USB-C being the only thing, iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus, along with the new iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, they're going to be launching. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the eSIM thing is probably going to be the first thing that we're going to be talking about. The eSIM. Last year when the Pros only were eSIM, and then the regular ones weren't, and the iPhone 14 Pro lineup was the only one that did the eSIM only in the US. Oh no, I think it was a whole lineup where it's just eSIM only. It was god awful. It was a terrible experience. I had to go through that personally, so trust me, I know that it was really horrendous. But the iPhone 15 lineup is going to be the same in the US. There's going to be the eSIM option is going to be the one's going to be going on. Hopefully, it is better this time. If you are going to be switching over to the iPhone 15 and are coming from a 13 or below, yes, there is no more physical SIM tray. It is all going to be through eSIM, and it was a disaster last year, and I don't have much hopes that it'll be any better this year on doing it, but we will see. So new things that are to be expected are for the 15. It is going to have the dynamic island. So the things that were on the 14 Pro and Pro Max, which was the dynamic island, you can see here that it will be coming to the iPhone 15 and the 15 Plus this year. So that's really welcomed. The megapixel of the camera is going to be jumping up to 48. The same one that was given to the Pro and Pro Max last year. So if you see the theme, they're giving features to those phones a year later that were big for the Pro and Pro Max. Unfortunately, the high refresh rate promotion, that's not going to be happening. It's still going to be 60 frames per second. I wish Apple would please, I beg them that they would change that, but apparently that's still not going to be happening. It's still going to be the 60 hertz. The 15 and 15 Plus are going to be getting the A16 Bionic, not the A17. That will be going to the Pro and Pro Maxes, and that new 3nm A17 is going to be giving them great battery efficiency. So there will be physically bigger batteries in these that will give you good battery life, but obviously the better ones will be on the Pro and Pro Max because the chip is going to be helping with that. And you can see the 15 is expected to have 3877 milliamp hours versus 3279. That is over 600 milliamps bigger. That's a big increase. Another 600 is from the 14 Plus to the 15 Plus, which, yes, the Plus is going to be sticking around for a second year. Apple typically every 2 years changes it up, and we'll see what they do for the 16, if they are going to keep a Plus or if they may go back to a mini. I don't know 100%. But for the 15 Pro and Pro Max, storage looks to be the same. It doesn't look like it's going to be going up. It looks like it's going to stay at 128 gigabytes. It's not going to be bumping up to 256 like we had previously heard. And if you have a Samsung, you know that they did that, and that's why people were thinking that Apple was going to do that. So unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Also on the Pros, the price is not going to change. That is been confirmed that the price will not change for the Pro. For the Pro Max, it will be. We just don't know about how much yet. We have to see. But yes, the Pro, iPhone 15 Plus, and the iPhone 15 are all going to likely stay the same. Now the 6 gigabytes is what we previously had, and the it looks like they're going to be going to 8. It looks like they may be going to 8 gigabytes of RAM. We don't know 100% yet. That one's more of the murkier side. We hopefully will find that out soon. The new camera is going to be the periscoping, and that's only going to be for the Pro Max. That's going to give you up to 30 times optical zoom, like digitally, but 6 times with the actual focal length of the phone, which is 2 times better than what it currently gives you at 3 if you use the actual lens. So that's going to be awesome to see. The Apple Watch Series 9 is pretty much just going to be the same design, same everything in terms of nothing's going to be changed really on that one. Just giving a new chip finally. It's been a while since they got a new chip. That's going to give it better battery efficiency for the Apple Watch Ultra 2. They're going to be dropping a new color, which would be the like stainless steel titanium kind of look, like of the darker. It's like space gray, pretty much. This is what they're going to be coming out with the the Ultra 2, along with that new chip. That's pretty much it right now, and it makes sense because it's a 2-year cycle for the Apple Watches before they get a new design or anything like big coming. So that's kind of something just for you to look out for. The question is whether should you go for a Pro this year. 100% yes. The battery efficiency of the 14 Pro Maxes are terrible. If you're coming from a 13, obviously it's the 2-year mark coming up, so I'm sure your battery life is now starting to be affected, where if you're a 14 Pro Max user, your battery's been bad from almost a jump. So this is going to be a big change, a big upgrade here on battery alone, along with obviously the better camera and the better chip. So those are the big changes for the Pro Max. Nothing really else is going to change too much regarding it. So that's the really cool thing. Like I mentioned earlier, the periscope is going to give you that really cool effect on there. We're not expecting to get iPads, so that is scrapped, unfortunately, for this event. But like I mentioned earlier, the battery life is going to be getting such a nice upgrade with 11%, 12%, and 15% on the 15. So you can kind of see how that is broken down. And then, like I mentioned earlier, the price bump is going to be coming to these devices, but it looks like it's only going to be, I believe, for the Pro Max. Maybe the Pro as well might be getting $100 bump, but I doubt it. I think we could just see the Pro Max getting a bump, just to differentiate the price. We'll see pretty much on that. And then AirPods are going to be making their debut. The AirPods Pro 2, they're going to be switching over to USB-C. Oh yeah, that's another big thing. I'm so sorry. USB-C is coming to the iPhone. That's probably a little bit bigger of a news. So no more Lightning port, unfortunately. If you guys were like me and had like a million Lightning ports, it's going to be over. They are officially going to be only with USB-C. That's totally fine for me. One cable for everything between my iPad and iPhone. That just saves me so much more cable management and things like that. Gonna be sad to see, obviously, that no more Lightning when it comes to all those cables. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of, but it's fine. I'm happy that it's going to USB-C, and I think it definitely is going to be great that the AirPods Pro 2 are also going to be going to USB-C. Thinner bezels as well for the device, and it is going to be a little lighter since it is going to titanium, which is another big thing. The design is going to change a little bit with getting titanium and getting a little tiny bit thinner bezels, and you can kind of see that here, the thinner the bezels there. But that's really it. Let me know what you guys think, if it's underwhelming, if it's overwhelming, and let me know if you guys are going to be buying one and which one would you buy, depending on, I guess, the model and everything like that, and tell me if it was worth it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thank you guys for watching my latest video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.